Young friends, sisters, and brothers, this is an occasion to clear all your doubts regarding what we were talking about, a schedule for clearing our belly. That belly, which has got that much of fat, should be cleared, we said. Now we will form or plan a real schedule how to go about. We had been living with a very strong one way trap, and we were eating as we please, and we were having a schedule of life where we were doing different things at different times. But now let us schedule ourselves towards a narrow path, the right path towards success. We will be talking more about the vegetables and fruits permitted during this particular schedule. All we have to do is pre plan. Second, we have to also prepare. And the third one, we have to perform. And the fourth one, we have to persevere. So first one is pre-planning. All we have to plan is the previous day's schedule. Even if you want to cook something, we have to plan the previous day to get it ready in the morning. We cannot get ready-made dosas and idlis in the morning before preparing the previous night. So what we are doing is the previous day, we will first take Garcinia 3 pieces and put it in 500 ml hot boiling water and keep it aside. Second one, we have to take some green grains and add water, allow it to germinate to get the auxin, the rich auxin for us the next day. Third one, we have to also take onions. Prepare the onions like this. Keep it in a dry box and put it in the fridge. Or it is easy to close it tight and keep for germination. But usually keeping onions in the fridge is not good, not ideal. So what we can do is take 3 pieces of ice from the ice box or the freezer, put it in a box and keep the onions too. They'll sprout a little and grow a little the next day. So we can also prepare this and get ready the vegetables for the next morning. Now 3 things to be ready: patta, then we have to take cinnamon, then little jeera and black jeera. So all these in 50-50 grams, and this cinnamon patta that can be taken as just 5 strong ones or even more, little more, not exactly 50 grams. So you can take very strong thick cinnamon, then you take jeera and black jeera, powder them nicely and then keep it in a place. So this will also add to the flavor. So we have prepared 5 things for the next day. Now morning, as soon as you get up, you have to take at least nice boiling water, 150 ml. As you drink tea, you drink Garcinia tea at 6 o'clock or earlier than that. After that, you have to take 1 liter of water. Again, warm water. This is called water therapy. The next water set is in the evening after 5, before 8. Take another 1 liter water. This will be sufficient for a weight loss regime. Next, we are taking the morning breakfast. Break the fast. Eat nicely. You can even have omelets at that time, but avoid too much of eating. Some people say low carb, therefore high protein and high fat. It's very bad. We cannot do something. This can do more harm than good. So you must be careful about taking more fat, like 3-4 omelets, 1 cup of chicken fried, and good things in the afternoon and all that. Low carb is also low protein, low fat. But we have to improve, enrich our food with a little more of minerals like manganese, magnesium, potassium, sodium, and other things like vitamins. Now vitamins, K is very essential, as is found in avocado. E is also very important, D is also important. D3 and zinc are very essential. So what do we do next? We go in for the 11 o'clock break. At 11 o'clock, you can either have a half cup of tea and a juice, fruit juice or vegetable juice. If you are taking fruits, we have doubts. We have different types of people. One young friend said, I have cholesterol. Can I eat this? And diabetic patient asked, is it necessary that I should eat apple alone? Why not eat an alternate fruit? Very good. You will have to delete certain things and take an alternate food. So if you are a diabetic person, it is better you have govas, unripe guava around 11 o'clock. And you must also take a light green vegetable juice. As we suggested, the snake gourd or ribbed gourd will be better. So that juice with jeera will be much better than anything else. Now, if you are having a little bit of ulcer complaint, pear is very good. Pear has stone cells. This will be very good. Apple is also good. But if you have too much of ulcer, you always have a doubt. Shall we take lemon? In the detox therapy, we said we must have lemon also. So if you are taking lime juice, you have to do like this. Take the vegetable juice, add half a lime juice into that, so that you will enrich it. Then you come to the lunch time. In lunch, prepare a lunch with rich vegetables, number of vegetables, and one salt only. What I mean is, you can have rice and then you can have vegetable salad. This salad should have sprouted onions. That is very important. Sprouted onions with celery or sprouted onions with coriander leaves, that will be much better. So if you remember this, it will be nice. To avoid white poison, salt and white rice, take vegetable rice or fried rice with variety of vegetables, so that you need not make additional sambar, fried items, rasam and more puppets and all that. Cut short many things. Take only one salt diet, so that it will be easier for you. There will not be a stress for the kidney too. And in the evening, it is very important again to take half a cup of tea and a juice, preferably apple juice. That will be very fine. Along with that, all you have to take is one pinch of the powder we have prepared with cinnamon, jeera and black jeera and hot water. So in hot water, you put that little bit and then you drink with an apple, or if you want, you can have tea also, no problem. But you must remember, some people have a habit of taking an additional omelette or too many biscuits or murukku or some side dishes which will add as junk food. Kindly avoid that, so that we will reduce faster. Our belly will become a loose belly and then no belly. That is the target of this. And night, it is very important that you have only wheat product, so that we'll keep fit. So it is good you take flaxseed, or if you want, you can also take oats. Oats in the morning, flaxseed in the night will be much better. So with all this, I think you can make a very good diet schedule. So if you have doubts, you can clear it off. Why vegetables and fruits? Vegetables, they have very low calorie, but they have rich minerals like minerals and vitamins. And at the same time, fruits, they all have mostly calories below 100 only. So 100 calories is good. Now to burn the whole lot of calories we eat a day, around 2000 calories, is very difficult. Walking will reduce only 300 calories. Cycling, again 300 calories. A mummy who walks up and down preparing food, she loses around 200 calories. But for a strenuous exercise, fast walking, cycling, skipping, all that we cannot go. So it is very essential that we make up our mind to reduce the calories simply by simple exercise like raising the legs, kicking the hands, and doing some minor exercise. Now you cannot sleep all the time, even the day, to make you healthy. This is a simple exercise which you can make with your hand. Roll it twice and bring it back. This will roll your shoulder, and then you will find it a relaxed shoulder. So it is very important that you keep your body fit with all this diet, all these food, and onions. Now onions are not taken by many people, but it's very essential to know that onions can induce production of insulin by preparing inulin, the prebiotic bacteria also. So either inulin or prebiotic bacteria are very essential for this dieting. So insulin should be prepared or induced by some agent. Now this is a very interesting vegetable which can also give you sufficient type of inulin. Now there are other white vegetables which are good for diabetic people, and this is also good for weight loss. Avocados are good. Like fruits, you can take kiwi. 2 kiwi fruits give only 100 calories of energy. So to maintain fit, reschedule all what we have prepared, and then you can frame a really good diet and become a person without much weight of the stomach. We'll go to obesity next time. In the meantime, I must also remind you, some of you are very keen to know how to improve the weight, especially children and young boys. They want to improve their weight, become good, fit, or a very fat person like many of the heroes. It is good, but still, boys should remember you must have energy to face the world. And some of you get pimples all over the face, sprouting like anything. That tells you about your youthful spirit, and a little cholesterol. So you must remember to reduce the cholesterol and to improve the weight. You must find out whether you have ulcer. A person with ulcer will always suffer from reduced weight, lethargic body, and a tired, loose skin and a loose belly. You can easily find out. So, what you have to do next? Avoid all citrus fruits, no problem. Now, you must go in for a plantain, preferably the red plantain. Add one full coriander plant or celery, 1 spoon of jeera, boil it nicely and drink this juice instead of your vegetable juice at 11 o'clock. All persons with ulcer, your ulcer will be cleared and your stomach will be free, pleasant, and you will find your tummy losing weight. At the same time, take guava, ripe fruit. This is for diabetic people. Take the ripe fruit, cut it into two, scoop out the seeds, pour honey, and close the whole thing with a cup. After 2 hours, drink the honey and eat the fruit. Boys, friends, if you are very thin, you want to improve your weight, go in for these two. Either the plantain juice and coriander jeeraga, or you must come down to guava fruit with honey. This will put on weight for you, sufficient weight to maintain your BMI. So next we will meet with the BMI calculation and how to become normal if we are obese, and how to be healthy and happy. Thank you.